Number 240, Peach Stadium to Koopa Troopa Beach, the poster child of why some players hate driving from one track to the next. Look at that map. This is just a line and a circle. I could see why the developers thought a straight line in water would be enjoyable since even the smallest wave can be tricked off of, but that's all there is. And a single lap on Koopa Circle, one of the weakest standard tracks in the game, isn't very interesting. Number 239, Crown City to Koopa Troopa Beach. We're really upping the ante here. There's a single turn, and we complete a lap of Koopa Circle backwards. Whoa. Also, you barely drive on this track because you glide over most of it. Not that much of a step up from the last track. Number 238, Crown City to Peach Stadium. Everyone complains about how, when driving to a track, you get to complete only one lap on it. But what about if the track you go to is not only not the track you picked, but also awful? It's time to introduce Peach Oval. That's all it is. No shortcuts, no alternate routes, no nothing. And the drive to here doesn't have many shortcuts because any places where there could be shortcuts are walled off. This track is really bad. Number 237, Whistle Stop Summit to Desert Hills. This part includes what I feel is the worst section in the entire game. The normal path has what barely qualifies as turns, but there's an alternate path on the power lines that has a question mark block for coins and ends with this booster you can trick into to glide for a bit. But if you aren't constantly doing tricks to the left when jumping off, you'll end up out of bounds. This stinks. Also, this track ends with a lap on Desert Hills backwards. Unfortunately, Desert Hills backwards is just as boring as it normally is. Number 236, Crown City to Desert Hills. This track stinks for the same reasons the previous track stinks, including the worst designed section and Desert Hills backwards. I just think this track is slightly more interesting. Number 235, Desert Hills to Koopa Troopa Beach. This track drags on for way too long, all to end on a lap on Koopa Circle backwards. Number 234, Mario Bros. Circuit to Choco Mountain. If you thought that racing one lap on the track you want to play on is a bummer, how about just half? When you enter Choco Mountain on this track, you drop on this part here and skip about half of the track. Also, the drive leading up to this is uninteresting. Number 233, Shy Guy Bazaar to Choco Mountain. This track is similar to the previous track, including having only half of Choco Mountain. I just prefer this track a little more. Number 232, Wario Shipyard to Cheep Cheep Falls. This track is very straight, very long, and just mind-numbing to play. Number 231, Cheep Cheep Falls to Peach Stadium. Most of this track isn't much of anything, but Peach Oval is flipped horizontally. It still sucks. Number 230, Desert Hills. Desert Hills was never that great of a track, and now that all of its blocky landmarks are gone and the sand has been desaturated, this track is somehow a shell of its former self. Number 229, Wario Shipyard to Salty Salty Speedway. It's just a straight line in water. Number 228, Faraway Oasis to Peach Stadium. There aren't many turns and it ends at Peach Oval. Number 227, Wario Stadium to Choco Mountain. A very straight track that ends with only half of Choco Mountain. Number 226, Mario Bros. Circuit to Crown City. There aren't many turns and it ends with only Section 2 of Crown City. Number 225, Mario Bros. Circuit to Desert Hills. A very nothing track that ends with Desert Hills backwards. Number 224, Salty Salty Speedway to Wario Shipyard. Just a straight line on water. At least it ends at Wario Shipyard. Number 223, Choco Mountain to Crown City. A very linear track with few opportunities for shortcuts. Even though this track has a remixed third section of Crown City that's kind of interesting, the section is also in other much better tracks. Number 222, Whistle Stop Summit to Koopa Troopa Beach. It's just a straight line, but the Cheap Chomps made this part of the track a little interesting. Number 221, Mario Bros. Circuit to Whistle Stop Summit. I don't have anything to say about this track, it's just kind of there. Number 220, Crown City to Choco Mountain. This track is boring and straight, but at least we finally get to drive a full lap of Choco Mountain. Number 219, Crown City to Moo Moo Meadows. 4 sections of a straight and boring line that's only this high up because of Moo Moo Meadows. Boom Boom was brought into this world just to perish. Number 218, Crown City to Faraway Oasis. The first time on this list where we get to drive on a very unradical highway. This is nearly as straight a line can possibly be in this game. No mushroom shortcuts, the rails and glider ramps on the side are slow, and the main track is filled with a plethora of cars to mask how nothing this section is. Faraway Oasis is great, but the second half can only make up for the first half so much. Number 217, Desert Hills to Crown City. Basically a slightly better version of Mario Bros. Circuit to Crown City. Number 216, Faraway Oasis to Crown City. Just like Crown City to Faraway Oasis, we get to drive on Unradical Highway. This track does have a remixed first section of Crown City, so there is at least a reason to pick this occasionally. But this section is also in other tracks. Number 215, DK Pass to Salty Salty Speedway. Another line with very few turns. It's okay, I guess. Number 214, Sky High Sunday to Wario Shipyard, a very straight track that at least ends with Wario Shipyard. Number 213, Whistle Stop Summit to Crown City. The track itself is very whatever, but I'm ranking it this high because both times I've driven on it, a car got flipped over by this sign. Dozens have ceased in an instant. Number 212, Wario Stadium to Crown City. A straight track ending with the second section of Crown City that gets the job done, but not much else. Number 211, DK Spaceport to Desert Hills. Another track with the worst designed section in the game, leading into Desert Hills backwards. Number 210, Starview Peak to Cheep Cheep Falls. It's long, it's boring, and I don't like Cheep Cheep Falls very much. Number 209, Toad's Factory to Dandelion Depths. It's long, it's boring, but I like Dandelion Depths. Number 208, Moo Moo Meadows to Crown City. It's long, it's boring, but the remixed third section of Crown City is novel. Number 207, Peach Beach to Wario Shipyard. A straight line in water. At least it's over quickly, and I like Wario Shipyard. Number 206, Bowser's Castle to Choco Mountain. This track is not good, and doesn't have all of Choco Mountain. Number 205, Toad's Factory to Acorn Heights. Going up the waterfall early on was cool. Everything else was bad. Number 204, Desert Hills to Whistle Stop Summit. It's okay, I guess. Number 203, Shy Guy Bazaar to Desert Hills. I think this track could have been more interesting if I skipped this glider section, but even if I did, Desert Hills exists. Number 202, Desert Hills to Mario Bros. Circuit. While Mario Bros. Circuit backwards is a fun novelty, that's the only interesting part of this track, and I could play that section on other tracks. Number 201, Desert Hills to Shy Guy Bazaar. I think this track could have been more interesting if I dropped from the glider sooner, but even though I didn't, Shy Guy Bazaar exists, and that's great. Number 200, DK Pass to Cheep Cheep Falls. A very meh track that ends with Cheep Cheep Falls, which is definitely a track in this game. Number 199, Sky High Sunday to Cheep Cheep Falls. It's fine, I guess, but very forgettable. Number 198, Wario Shipyard to Sky High Sunday. You can tell by my notes that I was having a lot of fun making this video. Number 197, Dandelion Depths to Starview Peak. The paths on this ice mountain aren't very interesting. Number 196, Mario Bros. Circuit to Boo Cinema. Drags on for way too long, but at least has Boo Cinema. Number 195, Toad's Factory to Moo Moo Meadows. Boring. Number 194, Wario Shipyard to Starview Peak. Mind-numbing. Number 193, Sky High Sunday to Starview Peak. Short and serviceable at best. Number 192, Choco Mountain to Cheep Cheep Falls. Very whatever. Number 191, Choco Mountain to Wario Stadium. Very whatever, but I prefer ending at Wario Stadium. Number 190, Bowser's Castle to Dry Bones Burnout, a big ol' nothing burger. Number 189, Dino Dino Jungle to Koopa Troopa Beach. I liked dodging the dinosaurs, but everything else was meh. Number 188, Toad's Factory to Mario Circuit. This is a bad track, but it ends with Mario Circuit 2, the best Mario Circuit out of the 3 in this game. Number 187, Koopa Troopa Beach. All tracks mentioned up to this point are worse than driving in a circle 5 times. While I do like how this track has 5 laps like in Super Mario Kart, as well as the DJing Koopa Troopa, this is just a circle, and it isn't short or open enough to enable any chaotic madness that gives Baby Park its appeal. Number 186, Peach Stadium to Cheep Cheep Falls. I genuinely forgot this entire track. Number 185, Choco Mountain to Moo Moo Meadows. It's not very good. Number 184, Mario Circuit to Acorn Heights. It's not very good, but I like Acorn Heights. Number 183, Koopa Troopa Beach to Dino Dino Jungle. Dino Dino Jungle is slightly remixed, which can be appealing for some people, but the rest of the track is only serviceable. Number 182, Wario Shipyard to DK Pass. This track isn't very good, but it has DK Pass backwards. That's kind of interesting. Number 181, Starview Peak to Dandelion Depths. Not great, but has Dandelion Depths. Number 180, Faraway Oasis to Cheep Cheep Falls, a linear track that unfortunately ends with Cheep Cheep Falls. Number 179, Moo Moo Meadows to Cheep Cheep Falls. Judging by my notes, this track is probably bad. Number 178, Cheep Cheep Falls to Faraway Oasis. Middling. Number 177, Boo Cinema to Mario Circuit. A fairly decent track, but it ends with the worst section of Mario Circuit. Number 176, Moo Moo Meadows to Dry Bones Burnout. Decent, but boring. Number 175, Toad's Factory to Bowser's Castle. Not great, but this is the first time we get to drive to Bowser's Castle, so I can mention that flying up to the castle and seeing this view of the Bowser fire cloud looming overhead is really cool. Number 174, Bowser's Castle to Toad's Factory. This track was terrible, but at least it was short. Number 173, Bowser's Castle to Airship Fortress, carried by Airship Fortress. Number 172, Choco Mountain to Peach Stadium. This track is decent and short, but ends with Peach Oval. This would be much higher if we actually got to drive on Peach Stadium. Number 171, Salty Salty Speedway to DK Pass. This track is middling, but it ends with DK Pass backwards. Number 170, Peach Beach to Salty Salty Speedway. I suppose it's passable. Number 100 Nice, Faraway Oasis to Salty Salty Speedway. Flying into Salty Salty Speedway was cool, but other than that, this track was just alright. Number 168, Starview Peak to Wario Shipyard. A little enjoyable, but lacks many alternate pathways. Number 167, DK Pass to Sky High Sunday. It's alright, I guess. Number 166, Starview Peak to Mario Circuit. A track that's really boring at the start and gradually improves throughout until it's just fine. Number 165, Sky High Sunday to Salty Salty Speedway. Just okay-ish. What is happening on this results screen? Number 164, Cheep Cheep Falls to Starview Peak. Meh. Number 163, Faraway Oasis to Dino Dino Jungle. A line. Then Dino Dino Jungle. Number 162, Cheep Cheep Falls. I imagine this track will soar up the rankings when I get better at driving on water, but as of right now, I think driving on water feels bad. Number 161, Cheep Cheep Falls to Salty Salty Speedway. It's okay. Number 160, Cheep Cheep Falls to Choco Mountain. I caught a feather while it was in midair. That was the only interesting thing that happened on this track. Number 159, Choco Mountain to Shy Guy Bazaar. Too long. Number 158, Choco Mountain to Toad's Factory. It's alright. Number 157, Dandelion Depths to Mario Circuit. It's middling, but I guess ending at Mario Circuit 3 is okay. Number 156, Acorn Heights to Dry Bones Burnout. I zoned out while racing on this track and forgot the whole thing. Number 155, Mario Circuit to Bowser's Castle. It's passable. Number 154, Bowser's Castle to Wario Stadium. The track isn't great, but at least it's short and ends with Wario Stadium backwards. And you know what? We're this far into the video. I'm sure you don't mind if I rush through a bunch of okay tracks that I don't have any comments on in exchange for clicking the subscribe button. You'll have plenty of time while I skim through number 153, Toad's Factory to Choco Mountain, number 152, Dino Jungle to Faraway Oasis, number 151, Salty Speedway to Peach Beach, number 150, Dino Jungle to Salty Speedway, number 149, Choco Mountain to Mario Bros. Circuit, number 148, Sky High Sundae to Dandelion Depths, number 147, Boost Cinema to Dandelion Depths, number 146, Shy Guy Bazaar to Wario Stadium, and number 145, Toad's Factory to Airship Fortress. So, did you subscribe? No? Well, it was worth a shot. Number 144, Salty Speedway. It's fun to reach the upper pathways, but as I've mentioned already, I don't like driving on water in this game. Number 143, Boost Cinema to Dry Bones Burnout. This moose exploded. That's funny. Number 142, Moo Moo Meadows to Toad's Factory. It's fine. Number 141, Boost Cinema to Acorn Heights. The best of the 100 worst tracks in this game, and it's just okay. Number 140, Bowser's Castle to Mario Circuit. It's bad, but it has Mario Circuit too. Number 139, Mario Circuit to Starview Peak. It's alright, but the Ice Mountain is boring. Anyways, I wonder where Kamek will spawn. Oh god! Number 138, Choco Mountain to Bowser's Castle. A mediocre track carried by the cool view of Bowser's Castle. Number 137, Toad's Factory to Peach Stadium. Not only does this track feature the real Peach Stadium, but I can finally talk about what I think is the best part of driving from one track to another. The massive vehicles, like this truck. They're cathartic and blatantly overpowered thanks to their speed boost and invincibility, but they're such a fun shakeup from these straight lines. Unfortunately, these vehicles are a rarity in this game, and that's such a shame. I feel like if these were more common, the general consensus of these tracks at higher levels of play would be that they're messy, yet fun and chaotic, rather than boring and meandering nothingness. Anyways, other than that, this track is kind of bad. Number 136, DK Pass to Wario Shipyard, an alright track carried by Wario Shipyard. Number 135, Starview Peak to DK Pass, an alright track carried by DK Pass. Number 134, Moo Moo Meadows to Choco Mountain. This track is bad, but at least it's short and has a full lap of Choco Mountain. Number 133, Whistle Stop Summit. Rails are fun to play around with, but other than that, the track is whatever. Number 132, DK Pass to Moo Moo Meadows, an alright track carried by Moo Moo Meadows. Number 131, Acorn Heights to Dandelion Depths. I liked going up multiple waterfalls, but this track is painfully mid. Number 130, Toad's Factory to Dry Bones Burnout. It's a cool and short straight line. Number 129, Sky High Sundae to DK Pass, a passable track carried by DK Pass. Number 128, Mario Circuit to Dandelion Depths. It's barely enjoyable. Number 127, Koopa Troopa Beach to Peach Stadium, a straight line with a nice view. Number 126, Dandelion Depths to Moo Moo Meadows. It's pretty whatever. Number 125, Choco Mountain to Whistle Stop Summit, one of two tracks where you get launched by a tornado. Other than that, this track is boring. Number 124, Moo Moo Meadows to Dandelion Depths. At least it's short. Number 123, Starview Peak to Boo Cinema. This track sucks, but Boo Cinema is amazing. Number 122, Dandelion Depths to Sky High Sundae. It's fine. Number 121, Mario Circuit to Moo Moo Meadows. It's fine. Number 120, Koopa Troopa Beach to Faraway Oasis. It's fine. Number 119, Peach Stadium to Faraway Oasis. It's fine. Number 118, Great Question Mark Block Ruins to Faraway Oasis. A straight line that doesn't drag on. Number 117, Whistle Stop Summit to Choco Mountain. The tornado is back, and I prefer this route over Choco Mountain to Whistle Stop Summit. Number 116, Crown City to Mario Bros. Circuit, an okay track ending with Mario Bros. Circuit backwards. Number 115, Whistle Stop Summit to Mario Bros. Circuit. This track and Crown City to Mario Bros. Circuit are the most interchangeable tracks on this list in my opinion. For now, I guess I just slightly prefer this one. Number 114, Crown City to Wario Stadium. There's a glider ramp to the side that seems fun to reach, but I didn't reach it when gathering footage. Number 113, Shy Guy Bazaar to Mario Bros. Circuit. It would be more interesting if areas with potentially massive shortcuts weren't walled off. Number 112, Toad's Factory to Wario Stadium. If this track wasn't short, it would have been bad. Number 111, Great Question Mark Block Ruins to Koopa Troopa Beach. A little long, but other than that it's okay. Number 110, Toad's Factory to Mario Bros. Circuit. Would be mid if there wasn't a helicopter and a truck. Number 109, Moo Moo Meadows to Mario Circuit. It's fine. Number 108, Salty Salty Speedway to Cheep Cheep Falls. I think it was alright. Number 107, Dry Bones Burnout to Toad's Factory. Meh. Number 106, Moo Moo Meadows to Peach Stadium. At least it was short. Number 105, Dino Dino Jungle to Great Question Mark Block Ruins. Serviceable, I guess? Number 104, DK Spaceport to Koopa Troopa Beach. While it is interesting to race in the area below DK Spaceport, complete with the robot DK being moved down here, the rest of this track isn't much of anything. Number 103, Peach Beach to Dino Dino Jungle. I like going above the waterfall. Number 102, Dry Bones Burnout to Moo Moo Meadows. It's fine. Number 101, Dandelion Depths to Toad's Factory. It's fine. Number 100, Acorn Heights to Toad's Factory. Reaching the top 100 tracks would be more exciting if this track wasn't just fine. Number 99, Peach Beach to Faraway Oasis. Jumping from this ramp and landing on the waterfall in Faraway Oasis is pretty cool. Number 98, Acorn Heights to Boo Cinema. It's okay. Number 97, Salty Salty Speedway to Faraway Oasis. Jumping from this ramp and landing on the waterfall in Faraway Oasis is still pretty cool. Number 96, Moo Moo Meadows to DK Pass. This womp got ran over by a bus. That was really funny. Number 95, Dandelion Depths to DK Pass. At least this track doesn't overstay its welcome. Number 94, Dry Bones Burnout to Acorn Heights. Sure. Number 93, Cherry Rally. The first appearance of a Knockout Tour rally on this list. Unfortunately, this one has the worst designed section that I ranted about already, ends with Desert Hills backwards, and overall is not very interesting. Number 92, Salty Salty Speedway to Dino Dino Jungle. It's okay. Number 91, Acorn Heights to Mario Circuit. The only track where you drive through all three sections of Mario Circuit after driving to it. Number 90, Mario Circuit to Dry Bones Burnout. Decent. Number 89, Dino Dino Jungle to Peach Beach. Also decent. Number 88, Peach Stadium to Choco Mountain. Fine enough. Number 87, Faraway Oasis to Peach Beach. Also fine enough. Number 86, Wario Stadium to Peach Beach. They tried their best with this layout by giving you the choice between flying or using a boat, but without that, this track would be a middling track whose redeeming quality is how short it is. Number 85, DK Spaceport to Mario Bros. Circuit. Enjoyable, but not much else. Same thing applies to number 84, Wario Stadium to Mario Bros. Circuit. Number 83, DK Spaceport to Whistle Stop Summit. Number 82, Cheep Cheep Falls to Wario Shipyard. Number 81, Mario Circuit to Peach Stadium. Number 80, Great Question Mark Block Ruins to Salty Salty Speedway. Number 79, Dandelion Depths to Boo Cinema. And number 78, Dry Bones Burnout to Bowser's Castle. Number 77, Boo Cinema to Starview Peak. The first half was good, but the second half was boring. Number 76, DK Pass to Dandelion Depths. It's a solid track. Number 75, Sky High Sunday. The dev team's attempts to cram as much as they can into an oval to make it interesting, and I think they did a good job doing that. The plethora of paths are fun and interesting to experiment with, but a turd can only be polished so much. Number 74, Wario Stadium to Dry Bones Burnout. A serviceable track carried by Dry Bones Burnout. Number 73, Salty Salty Speedway to Great Question Mark Block Ruins. A mediocre track carried by Great Question Mark Block Ruins. Number 72, Wario Stadium to Toad's Factory. I love starting from the giant ramp in Wario Stadium, but other than that, This is a mediocre track carried by Toad's Factory. Number 71, DK Pass to Starview Peak. It's fine enough. Number 70, Great Block Ruins to Dino Jungle. It's okay. Number Nice, Mario Circuit to Toad's Factory. It's okay and short. Number 68, Dry Bones Burnout to Airship Fortress. Thumbs up emoji. Yes, the script was really hard to write. Number 67, Great Block Ruins to Peach Beach. By this point in getting footage, a track being short was worth many good points. Number 66, Choco Mountain. This version of Choco Mountain doesn't resemble the original aesthetically. And that isn't a good or bad thing, it's just a thing. I only mention this because this is the one returning track where I have to remind myself that it's a retro track. As for the track itself, it's Choco Mountain. It's good. Number 65, Cheep Falls to Dandelion Depths. It's good. Number 64, Koopa Troopa Beach to Crown City. I like flying into Crown City. This remixed section of Crown City is novel, and the track itself is short. Number 63, DK Spaceport to Crown City. Similar to the previous track, but not in the water. Number 62, Mario Bros. Circuit. A fun and solid track. Always happy to drive on it, but it's never going to be my first pick. Number 61, Wario Stadium to Bowser's Castle, a middling track carried by the cool view of Bowser's Castle. Number 60, Airship Fortress to Dry Bones Burnout. It's decent. Number 59, Dry Bones Burnout to Boo Cinema, an okay track carried by Boo Cinema. Number 58, Faraway Oasis to Koopa Troopa Beach. For a straight line, it's okay. Number 57, Peach Stadium to Toad's Factory, a mediocre track carried by Toad's Factory. Number 56, Dandelion Depths to Cheep Falls. For some reason, this track has a lap and a half of Cheep Falls. Number 55, Dry Bones Burnout to Mario Circuit, a passable track carried by Mario Circuit 2. Number 54, Dandelion Depths to Acorn Heights. For a straight line, this track is cool. Number 53, Dry Bones Burnout to Wario Stadium, an okay track that ends with Wario Stadium backwards. Number 52, Shy Guy Bazaar to Airship Fortress, a mostly good track that ends with Airship Fortress. Number 51, Airship Fortress to Bowser's Castle, a solid track that ends with Bowser's Castle. Number 50, Wario Stadium to Airship Fortress, a solid track that ends with Airship Fortress. Number 49, Mario Bros. Circuit to Shy Guy Bazaar. It was funny seeing the animals holding up traffic. Number 48, Starview Peak to Sky High Sundae. It's good. Number 47, Spiny Rally. Some sections featured in this rally aren't very good. Number 46, Ice Rally. The only track to feature this section I like with all these ramps. But aside from that, this track is just alright. Number 45, Crown City to Whistle Stop Summit. The only track in this game where you race in this train yard. And that's a bummer because I like this section. Number 44, Mario Bros. Circuit to Wario Stadium. Exactly what you would expect from driving from one track to the next. Number 43, Acorn Rally. It's okay. Number 42, Cheep Falls to DK Pass. It's also okay. Number 41, Moon Rally. I remember liking this track, but I zoned out during the race, so take that opinion with a grain of salt. Number 40, Crown City. Even though Mario Kart 7 has conditioned me to like sectioned tracks, this track is just alright. Hi Tim. Number 39, Airship Fortress to Wario Stadium. I like starting in the sky, and I like Wario Stadium. Unfortunately, this track is a mixed bag. Number 38, Peach Stadium to Moo Moo Meadows. This track is okay, but Moo Moo Meadows backwards is an interesting novelty. Number 37, Peach Stadium to Crown City. This track is passable, but the remixed third section of Crown City is an interesting novelty. Number 36, Airship Fortress to Shy Guy Bazaar. This is one of two tracks where you race inside the palace at Shy Guy Bazaar, and this section is pretty interesting and fun to play. It's frustrating that the only way to race here is by driving to Shy Guy Bazaar from two tracks in particular. But other than that, being launched out of the cannon at the start is the only cool part of the rest of the track. Number 35, Starview Peak. It's fun, but I wish the track's design was as interesting as the track's aesthetic. Number 34, Faraway Oasis to Great Block Ruins. Other than the end, this track is serviceable. Number 33, Peach Beach to Great Block Ruins, a slightly better version of the last track. Number 32, Cheep Falls to Moo Moo Meadows. The feathers that fall onto this track are dropped from these Koopas, like in Super Mario World. That's cool. Number 31, Moo Moo Meadows, a certified banger of a circle. Number 30, Golden Rally, a perfectly fine rally. Number 29, Faraway Oasis, a perfectly fine track. Number 28, Heart Rally. When this track is good, it's pretty good, but the rest of the track is mediocre. Number 27, Dandelion Depths. I like it. Number 26, Wario Stadium. This version of the track trims so much of the fat from the original, and that alone is a massive improvement. All the walls to trick off of are just the icing on the cake. Number 25, Wario Shipyard. Fun for the same reasons the original is fun, but I prefer driving underwater as opposed to on water. Number 24, Dry Bones Burnout. It's fun. Number 23, Cloud Rally. My favorite knockout tour rally. I like being launched from a cannon at the start, and I like driving a lap on Great Block Ruins. Number 22, Peach Stadium. I like this track. Number 21, Airship Fortress to Toad's Factory. I also like this track. Number 20, Toad's Factory. Good for the same reasons the original is good, and the new additions are cool. Number 19, DK Pass. You can't get me to dislike this track, but I do wish that these snow machine barrels could be used in an actual race. Number 18, Peach Beach. The dev team did something interesting with this track by having the first section be the original track, and the last two sections be brand new areas. It's an interesting way to add something fresh to a retro track, and I wish one or two more tracks in particular did this. Number 17, Dino Jungle. It's fun. Number 16, Wario Stadium to Shy Guy Bazaar. The only other track where you get to race in the palace by Shy Guy Bazaar, and the rest of the track is pretty good. I really like this track. Number 15, Shy Guy Bazaar. This track is still great, but if Peach Beach lets us race in new areas, why can't the palace be included in this track? Number 14, Mario Circuit. Combining each Mario Circuit into one big track is a great way to make the return of these tracks actually interesting, but I personally would have included Mario Circuit 4 instead of Mario Circuit 1. Number 13, Acorn Heights. It's pretty fun. Number 12, Bowser's Castle. It gets better and better the more I play it, but this track doesn't have the cool, menacing view of the Bowser statue you get when driving to here. Number 11, Great Block Ruins. A great track that probably has the most iconic shortcut in the entire game. If you've kept up with this game on social media, then you've probably seen it. I don't have footage of the shortcut though, because I don't feel like practicing this game. Number 10, DK Spaceport to Peach Stadium. Admittedly, the layout of this track is pretty bad, but there's so much stuff on this track that turns it into something interesting. There's the area below DK Spaceport with the robot DK. There are multiple locations where you can choose to drive on water or fly over it. There are multiple big vehicles you can control. And you drop onto Peach Stadium from a ramp near the end. This is widely considered one of the best tracks where you drive from one place to the next. And I think that if most of those types of tracks were on par with this one, then this whole game would be substantially more well received. Number 9, DK Spaceport. A great track with a simple yet strong layout. I just wish there was a little more to it, and that's why I prefer number 8, Crown City to DK Spaceport. Number 7, Koopa Troopa Beach to DK Spaceport. And number 6, Whistle Stop Summit to DK Spaceport. Number 5, Mario Bros. Circuit to Toad's Factory. A solid track with multiple giant vehicles to control, ending with Toad's Factory. Number 4, Airship Fortress. Not only is this track as amazing as it always was, but the dev team somehow made this track even better. Number 3, Boo Cinema. This track is so aesthetically phenomenal that it made it this high on the list despite the track itself being a glorified figure 8. Number 2, Rainbow Road. For the first time since 2011, Rainbow Road is finally cool, magical, and fun again. Whether it's switching between split paths, driving atop the stunning water in the second section, speeding through the much more visually interesting space station compared to Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road, or getting a massive view of the planet while descending back down to it, this track is awe-inspiring from start to finish. But I never want to drive on this track by itself. because there's an alternative that adds even more on top of this track without removing anything from it. And that leads to number 1, Peach Stadium to Rainbow Road. This track is everything I just said, but now with some extra build-up that makes this incarnation of Rainbow Road feel like such a major event. While the new first section is the straightest line you could possibly ask for, seeing a tunnel to Rainbow Road form as you drive to it is really cool, and makes this version of Rainbow Road truly feel like this magical road whose appearance is a big deal. Plus, you still get to drive through all of Rainbow Road, so driving to it doesn't make you race on it less. And that is my ranking of every track in Mario Kart World. I'm sure that my thoughts on all of these tracks will change over time, but I don't think I'll ever make a follow-up to this video. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm exhausted from getting all the footage for this video, so I think I'll take a break from content creation for a little bit and, I don't know, play Shadow Labyrinth or something? Wait, what do you mean I forgot the battle mode tracks and the hidden tracks in Free Roam? They're all tied for 241st.